Evet YouTube. Geldik ana görevimize. Bakacağız şimdi. Hanako'yla buluşmaya geldim. Çekilin lan, geldim işlerimizi yapıp. Ya hallettik bütün işleri bence. Son bir kontrol, son bir kontrol, son bir kontrol, son bir kontrol. Saralım birazcık ileri. Tamamdır. Bakayım. Var mı arayan soran? Yok mu? Hiçbir insan evladı beni aramıyor mu şu anda? Ya bütün günlük işleri bitirdik diye biliyorum. Bitirdik mi arkadaşlar? Bitti değil mi? Arayanım, soranım, taciz edenim yok. Yok. Giriyorum. Giriyorum. Açın lan kapıyı, geldim ben. Çık. Dayı şey oldu da biliyorum, biliyorum. Hazine arızası saptandı. Yarrağı yiyoruz, bayılacağız.
God, I feel sick. Don't like this at all.
Kanka.
This porcelain bitch is the worst kind of news.
Biliyorum, dikkatli
I
olacağım.
know. I'll be careful.
Not exactly one of your strong suits.
Ya vuruyoruz
Listen,
ya.
first sign of trouble, we dealt her.
Tamam, bu konuda sana güveniyorum reis. Sen bu işleri geçmişinde yaşadığın için biliyorsun. Güveniyorum o yüzden.
花子様がお待ちだ。
Anladım.
She emptied the place. Shit.
Aha.
Excellent. You have come.
Geldim. Beni kabul ettiğin için teşekkür ederim demeyeceğim. Başlayalım öyle.
Let's step to it then.
Before we discuss details, I feel I owe you an explanation. I must tell you why I changed my mind
Neden?
and wish to help.
Weren't sure of anything. If you could trust me, if Yorinobu killed your father. Now...
I knew. From the start.
You... knew?
All the board members knew. Not one soul even slightly interested in the matter believed in the poisoning. Details were disparate, inconsistent.
Neden bir şey yapmadın
You
lan?
knew, but didn't do a thing about it. Why? Suddenly sprout a conscience just yesterday?
My father had flaws. I know this. I harbor no illusions about it. When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means. Saburo Arasaka has always valued just one thing. Do you know what it is?
Sabura. Ben sana diyeyim, güç. Güç.
Power.
Family.
Ne ailesi ya? Ne
Our
ailesi?
family.
Bırak ya. Bırak
I
ya.
was to be its heart, to uphold life, ensure continuity, stability, never to oppose it.
Huh. Guess Yorinobu's instructions were a little different.
Yorinobu raised his hand against our father, but he is an Arasaka. He is family. I do not expect you to understand. I wish you merely to know I do not oppose my brother willingly, that it is difficult.
Fikrini neden değiştirdiğini söylemedin.
Mm-hmm. He's your brother. It's been hard. It'll be hard. Let's say I get that. But what changed your mind?
We received a warning during the parade. Security protocols were violated. The first doubts sprouted then. They grew yet greater in your hideout, when my brother's assault group arrived not to rescue, but to kill.
Yorinobu was just plain willing to sacrifice you.
Aa.
My father was right about my brother.
Ya.
He never cared for us. I was brought up to be the heart of the family. It is time for the Arasakas to listen to their heart.
Anladım.
It will bring justice. Did you bring Soul Killer, as we agreed you
Finger
would?
on the trigger. Don't say a word.
Seem on edge. Something got you spooked?
I don't know. 3 times now that AB has flown by.
Think someone might have told you?
We must not get distracted. Did you bring Soul Killer?
Of course I didn't bring Soul Killer. Afraid we don't know each other that well.
You prefer to keep your guard up. Understandable but unnecessary. We are here because I know how to save your life. I can lead you to Mikoshi.
Meaning? Mikoshi don't exist in real space.
Yet its access points do, and one is very near.
Where?
Here in Night City.
What the
beneath
fuck?
Arasaka Tower.
We ought to leave. Right now.
Wanna leave?
What gave you that idea?
Quit butting in so I can hear her out.
Aynen. Anlayayım reis,
This is gonna
sakin.
be a disaster.
Sit. We have little time.
İlgimi çektin, devam et.
Sure know how to prick up my ears. Go on. Talk.
My brother.
You catch a whiff of that? Smells like shit. Careful not to step.
Reis bir dur,
He must be
dinliyorum.
made to take responsibility for his deeds.
Bir dakika.
Is everything in
Düşünüyorum
order?
ablacığım. Babanın öcünü almak istiyorsun.
Sounds like you want to avenge dead old dad.
I want the Arasaka Corporation to know the truth.
How you plan to do this?
Yorinobu,
花子様そろそろご自宅にお戻りいただいて。
すぐに済むわ。Yorinobu will soon call a meeting of the board. Representatives of all factions are expected to attend.
Tamam.
The perfect moment for them to learn the circumstances of my father's death. I will get you into this meeting, and you will testify against my
Oo,
brother.
çok sıkıntı. No no no no no.
Testify. Listen, mind if I'm straight with you?
Help me get rid of Yorinobu. I will help you get rid of the construct.
İşe yararsa başa sen
Let's
mi
assume it
geçeceksin?
works. Then what? You take the Arasaka throne?
Where would you get that idea?
Figured it as a given. Besides, Takamura said you were supposed to step in for Yorinobu here in Night City.
Everyone must know their place, V. That is a fact my brother has never understood. I know my place, and I have no wish to change it.
Ben yerimi değiştirmeye peki. Niyetim mi yok?
No wish
yetim mi?
to, or no permission, you being a woman.
I decide my own fate. As should you.
Okey tamam.
So,
Riskli olacak gibi.
Want me to throw Yorinobu under the bus in front of Arasaka top brass? Call me crazy, but that sounds like fucking suicide.
this I know. And that is why we will take all
Bak
the
oradan
necessary
yarın
precautions.
bana ters bir şey çıkarsa seni
Like,
içerim.
such
Gelirim
as?
You will see.
bulurum. Duyduklarım pek hoşuma gitmedi.
Don't like this at all. Sounds like you want to use me.
No,
Ah, John Wick Reis bak öyle.
I simply offer you an opportunity.
Not the first to try.
But what if I am the last? You cannot take that chance.
Let's fly the fuck out of here.
V, do you feel all right?
Huh?
You are bleeding.
Nasıl?
Fuck.
It seems you are running out of time. Don't delay. Make your decision.
I'll think it over.
You could use some air. Right now.
Hemen diyor. Ah. Ah lanet olsun.
warned you.
What are you doing?
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
Shit, you could be hours from it now, and you can't stand on your own 2 feet. Well, I'm good to go. Body listens to me. See what I'm getting at?
Direksiyona geçmek istiyorsun.
Of course I can see. You want me to hand over the keys.
I want to save your
Siktir
life.
lan oradan. Yalan.
Pop some pseudo-endotrizine, scooch, and let me get behind the wheel. I'll get us to fucking Mikoshi.
Yeah? How exactly?
Without that porcelain cunt's help, that's for damn sure.
Don't stand a chance without help.
Right about that. But that's why I'll bring Rogue. She's not rusted through just yet. Plus, she owes me.
Maybe she'd have stuck her neck out for you half a century ago, but now, I don't see it.
I'll convince her. After all, we know a thing or two about ops like this. We'll blast our way into Sokka Tower, just like we did back in the day. Then find the way inside Mikoshi. It's our only chance.
Do I even need you?
Kendim de sorabilirim bunu.
Myself.
Won't take a risk this big with someone she still sees in merc diapers. With me, it'd be just like old times.
Hanako's offer's on the table.
I'm sorry. Whose?
Oh, cut the crap. She actually has power, could be our ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket to the city morgue. That Sokka cunt scrambled your circuits. Rogue and I will handle this, just like we used to.
What about Pan Am? She offered help.
Listen, I know you and Pan Am got a thing going. I get it. I do. But that's what makes it such a shitty idea. You don't want to rope her
Bak şu an
into
mantıklı
this.
konuştu. Şu an ben John
Made the
Wick'e
same
okey.
mistake myself once. You
Evet
don't want
haklı.
those people involved, their lives on the line, possibly on your conscience. Our one hope is sitting at the afterlife right now, and her name is Rogue.
İşe yarayacağına kendine inanıyor musun?
I don't know. You honestly think it could work?
With her experience, her resources, her connections, won't find anyone better in NC.
Johnny.
It's gotta work. We breach the tower. All cracks open Mikoshi.
Ne
Then
oluyor
I
lan?
fuck up that. Great, you checking out again?
Lan?
What am I?
No, it's not what you think. Not yet, anyway.
Easy there. Don't move just yet.
Ne oluyor lan Victor? Victor.
Vic.
You're in pain, I know. Delirious when you arrived, so I had to dose you with beta-haloperidol. But light oversensitivity's a good sign. Means your optic nerves aren't damaged.
My head. Ah.
Almost done stabilizing the biochip.
Feels like.
Someone's using your head as a knife block?
How'd I get here?
Dragged yourself here, beat to hell and back. Gave Misty a hell of a fright. Then you shoved my patient at the time off the table and demanded you be treated immediately.
Ha, John Wick reis
Damn,
yapmış.
it was your guardian angel. Huh?
I wasn't completely myself.
Bunları koruyucu
I
veriyor.
know. And that's a bit worrying.
Durum ne kadar kötü. Teşhisi ne demek? Vallahi
V,
kullanmadım.
Give it to me straight, Vic.
you've come to a critical juncture. Try sitting up carefully.
I'll try. I think I'm getting some feeling back. Ah!
slowly.
Another victory for the history books.
Ne oldu lan?
If you got something to say, Vic, just say it.
How much longer is this going to go on?
You tell me.
Looking at you, not long at all. Next attack, you won't be able to crawl back here. You'll flatline in some back alley. This is your last chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
Evet biliyorum, deneyeceğim. Seçeneklerim neler? Ben ne yapıyorum sanıyorsun?
Take matters into my own hands? The fuck you think I've been doing?
Well, whatever it is, it keeps landing you on my table. Now, see that setup over there?
Yeah? What about it?
You'll find a last dose of pseudo-endotrizin there. A gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voices in your head? Go ahead. Take a puff. Go silent. Get out. Or find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little present for me over there too. Blockers. Manage to walk those few yards to the table. The rest will be up to you and you alone.
What the?
You heard him. We've got one last chance. I'm taking the wheel. Endotrizine, Rogue, Sokka Tower. Only way this is gonna work.
Düşünmem gerek.
Johnny. I just gotta think about it. Need to stretch your noodle? Fine. Just not in this basement.
V, Christ, you're talking out loud.
Oh, out loud? What?
Just go fix this thing.
Think I can do it.
Whatever you decide. Let's make sure to get out of here first.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done, Vic.
Only wish I could have done more. Go on now. I want to close up.
Arkadaşlar. Haydi bakalım.
Take the meds and do what you gotta do, V.
Thanks, Vic. I will. And you hang in there too.
Good luck, kid.
Hakkımızda hayırlısı. İkisini birden mi içiyoruz? Ne yapıyoruz? Victor'un kliniğinden çık.
Hey V, I heard. Well, your thoughts?
Shouldn't have had to. Sorry about that.
No need to be. I know what's going on. And I know it won't be easy. For either of you. If you don't want to decide here, I know a much better place.
Sure. Got a feeling Vic's had enough of me as is.
Don't be mad at him. His chakras are all blocked up today. Plus, he's had too much coffee.
Okay.
And let me guess. My aura's sputtering.
Mm-hmm. Afraid so.
Sure,
then.
lead the way. Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once. It's not far.
Jackie? What's he got to do with any of this?
You'll see. Come on.
Durumumuz kötü beyler.
Top floor. He had the same glum face.
Who, Jack?
This is it, Chica. I'm done for.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
That was a long time ago. His mom had just found out he'd signed up with the Valentinos. Trust me. Senora Wells on one shoulder, your gang Chumbas on the other. No choice can ever seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Life wasn't easy for my Jackie, but he found the courage to bet on himself. After I brought him here.
Ah, that's more like it. Air.
See that? I come here when I need to get away. Be alone with my thoughts.
She's on to something. Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
Be alone in my thoughts. Near on unachievable these days. So what did Jackie decide up here?
Oh, you know. Gonna be a legend in this city. And I'm gonna leave you alone now.
Eyvallah.
Take your time.
Fucking
Ah.
scared me, know that? Thought you were on your way out.
No, I'm still here.
For now. You know, should call anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario. That what you expect?
No. But whatever you decide, risk's gonna be high. If things don't go
Ha,
our
yani diyor
way,
ki patates olabilirsin
just
diyor.
fucking do it. Anyone you gotta talk to, now's the time. Pills can wait.
Ara Panam.
I'm calling Pan Am.
Pan Am.
Just want to hear her voice.
Sure as hell hope it's that and only that.
Arıyorum.
Hey,
Pan Am, hey.
do you know what time it is?
Uyandırdım kusura bakma.
Sorry to wake you this late.
Is that why you called? To apologize for interrupting a good night's sleep?
Kayıt da alamıyorum.
To know that we'll see each other again.
What? You know, fine. Fuck
No,
off.
no, not like that.
Manyak mısın lan?
Make up
Deli.
your mind.
Yapmam gereken bir şey var. Deli
Something I gotta do today. Gonna be high risk, big time. But I have to.
What is it?
It's not for comms. Not really.
Then shut up and tell me where you are. In the city?
Yeah,
Okay, then plant your butt somewhere and wait. I'm on my way.
you don't get it. I can't wait anymore.
This has something to do with what you were telling me before?
It does.
Well, I'll say one thing. There's always a way out. Here's what you need to do. You need to take a few deep breaths. Then rethink all this. Hard. And then you can call me back. Do you know why? Because I am here for you.
Oo.
But
End of discussion.
Well played.
wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise.
Hakikaten lan. Shut the fuck
Probably
up
for the
dedi.
best. Would have said too much anyway. Was good you called. Wish I'd have had the chance to. Come a long way to get here, haven't we? Just think. It all started in a fucking landfill.
Then he tried to kill me.
Ha.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save your sorry hide now. You can let me do that. Or you can try Pan Am and her tarmac rats. But then their lives will weigh heavy on your soul.
O zaman
Or
paramız.
you take Arasaka's deal, but then you'll have your own soul on your conscience.
Ya babacım amına koyayım ama ya. Oyun da kaydettirmiyorsun. Cık. Panamı riske atmak istemiyorum ben. Ama Panam...
Gonna try to ask Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
Just hold on a minute. Need to think.
Düşünüyorum başkan.
There is another option, you know.
What?
We put all this, the pills, everything, to bed.
If we don't try something, anything, we're both doomed.
Okay, not my best idea ever. Forget I mentioned it.
Oğlum çok zor lan bura. Ya bak bunu yapmayacağım. Ama şu ikisi. Panam'dan yardım
Try to ask
isteyeceğim ya.
Pan Am for help.
You absolutely sure? No going back on this, you know.
I'm gonna try this with Pan Am.
Got a feeling you're gonna regret this
Öyle
decision.
konuşma, öyle bir
And the
şey yok.
moment that dawns, I won't be there to help.
Could be my last ride this. If it don't work out, just want to be there for it. Where? See you inside Mikoshi. Johnny? Okay, just me now.
Panam ara.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
I'm glad to hear that. So tell me,
Need a way into Arasaka Tower. Now.
sorry, what?
I'm serious. Whole thing with Johnny, I don't do something soon, I'm done. Gone.
Slow down. First, why Arasaka Tower?
The tech. Underneath that tower, they got an access point to... well, odd as it sounds, a prison of souls.
Aynen.
A prison of souls?
Knew this might not fly over the hollow. Mikoshi, that's its name. Only place Johnny and I can disentangle for good. It's my last chance.
So, again, just to be clear, you've called me at high moon to ask me to help you break into Arasaka Tower, or you'll die.
About the gist of it, yeah.
Okay,
What? Okay.
where are you?
Vic's clinic.
The Ripper? Right, I know where it is. Can you hold off on dying for a bit?
Give it a shot, sure.
Good. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to get you.
Okey, bekliyorum. Arkadaşlar, çarşı pazar karışacak sanırsam ki. Ezoterika'ya git Misty ile. Ha, Misty's Ezoterik. Ne boksa işte ondan. Ha, Panam'ı aradım. Panam, ya Panam'ı riske atmak istemiyorum. Ama Johnny'e de kontrolü tam vermek istemiyorum. Yani biraz sikintili durumlar haliyle anlayacaksınız ki. Şurayı artık save'leyelim. Evet. Hadi bakalım.
Is that you, V? Or...
Bir tek benim. Kendi güvenim.
Like Vic said, taking matters into my own hands.
So, what now?
Waiting for my driver.
Come inside. We'll wait together.
Meow. Hanimiş.
What do we have here, huh?
That's Mr. Brightman. We found him. I think he misses Jackie.
Ain't alone.
Since you have to wait, mind if I give you a reading?
Sure, why not?
Yolla gelsin.
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into. Knowing one's path is most important. I devised this layout especially for you and Johnny. Your future is his future, and vice versa.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll start with you, V.
Başla bakalım.
The Fool.
What a surprise.
Let's dig deeper to find its meaning here. The Fool symbolizes the start of a journey, the announcement of something new. It's the inner child, curious of the world, but also naive and reckless. Sounds a lot like the V I first met. The Magician. A person of great talent and charisma. A leader.
Ben.
Sounds like Johnny.
The
Ha.
card is reversed. That can mean a tendency toward addiction, mental instability.
Okay, definitely Johnny. He is one great disturbance.
The final cards are about your futures. The Lovers.
Something that doesn't give me the chills.
Ha, Panam'la
Finally.
biz.
Balance, friendship, love.
Uh-huh.
V, have you been keeping something from me?
Huh? What? Why?
You're making a strange face.
No. I'm fine. Okay. And Johnny's?
The moon.
Well, it doesn't sound too bad, right?
I don't know, V.
Ne? Neyi
The
bilemiyorum
moon
sen?
is mystery.
Geldiler.
I think that's for you.
Yep. No mistaking that ride ever.
You scared me, you know that.
Didn't think anything could scare you.
Hey. We're here to help, okay? Come on. Everybody's waiting at camp.
Look out for yourself, V.
Sen ciddi misin? Oğlum ben bunları ama hepsi öldürse çok kötü olur be. Ben bunu dedim ama yani param benden öyle istediği için dedim.
Welcome back to the living. You feeling okay?
Sanırım.
I guess.
Mighty good to hear. You had us worried back there. You passed out and we couldn't shake you awake. It sure does seem like your condition might be getting worse. Pan Am asked me to keep an eagle eye on you.
Where'd she go?
She's off debating Saul. You need help, that's clear. They sat right down to figure out how we might do that. Come on, I'll take you to see him.
İn in. Planda ben de olacağım. Beyler.
So, V, I heard talk that there's a war coming.
Afraid I don't got a choice, Mitch.
Looks like we don't have one neither. The whole clan knows we set out tomorrow.
They know why? What our aim is?
Look around, V. War-tested veterans are a fistful at most. The rest mostly raid rinky-dink convoys and salvage scrap. So for now, they only know as much as they
The
need to
plan
know.
is solid, Saul.
The aim is to
Do not
help
go
you
muddying
out.
the waters. Not now.
We're sending this clan to its grave.
Haklı.
Fuck, you think I don't know that? And yet you seem to think you can change something by chewing me out like you usually do.
Sakin.
V, finally.
How's your health?
Been better.
Anlatın bakalım.
So, what have you guys patched together?
We still have details to iron out, but we know the who, where, and how. Have a look for yourself.
A few strategies we sussed out, but only one grants us a decent shot at penetrating Arasaka Tower.
We'll dig a tunnel.
Oo. İşe
Sure
yarayacak
these
mı?
plans are up to date? Completely reliable?
Positively. We went to our Snake Nation sources.
They've been turning stones over in that area.
I'm not one to lie. This tunnel gambit is risky, but if it works, that's our way into Mikoshi.
So you want a tunnel into Arasaka Tower?
I know how it sounds, but we'd be plumb fools not to take
We
advantage.
see Night Corps building a new maglev line in the area. Granted, it's guarded by Militech, but they're nothing we can't handle.
Once we're in that tunnel, it's just half a mile to the substratum levels of Arasaka Tower. They're using one of Night Corps circs. It would only need a few minutes to dig that distance.
Not bad, wouldn't you say? Once we're in, we'll have to improvise. Guards, security measures, the fastest way into Mikoshi. We'll take things as they come and hope for the best.
Anladım
V,
abi.
any thoughts?
Construction
Şantiye'deki
site.
nasıl
What do we
halletmek
got for security? Whole place spiked? Militech out in full force?
It's your average hard hat area. Nothing too scary. But we can't just walk past
We
them.
expect to see the usual. Drone patrols, on-site operators, restricted access.
Uh-huh.
Anladım. Yakma o dene.
What's a circ?
A subterranean extraction and removal combine. It's automated tunnel boring. If we can grab one, we'll dig through to Arasaka Tower. Then go on to Mikoshi.
Mantıklı.
Sounds doable in theory to me. No competing ideas? Then let's get prepping.
We'll need bucket loads more information. It's the only way to determine if this plan holds
It'll
water.
prove full of holes no matter what we turn up, Saul. I can tell you that already. But what's the alternative? To call off the
Konuda
assault?
da haklı.
To let him die?
Pan Am is right. We have to accept these risks come what may. That much we owe you. I'll talk to our brothers and sisters. Get a drone buzzing over that site.
And I'll check with Mitch. I think I know how to even the odds against Militech. Come find us later. I'll leave you in Saul's hands now. Just no making decisions without me.
Is there anything else you need?
Hey, you and Pan Am. Something I need to know about?
It's funny you should ask. I thought we'd smoothed over the rough edges between us. Then you showed up.
Panam da
Pan Am thinks so too?
You'd have to ask her yourself. See, V, you're like the outsider who happens upon a family and witnesses nothing but endless quarrels. Then all of a sudden the outsider's presence is noticed, and the family members shake hands, join hands, become stronger than they were before. Understand?
Yeah. At least I think so.
Good. So now you can tell me what else you'll need.
altta
Need a
konuşma.
decent net connection. Someone I know can help us get into Mikoshi.
Who might that be?
Alt. It's an AI from out past the Black
Are
Wall.
you fully present up there? Why in hell would an AI help us break into Mikoshi?
Because I'll ask it to. Nicely.
Sen
Fuck
rahat ol.
me, V.
Sen rahat ol ya. Bana sal.
You know what? Fine. We're up to our balls in dung anyway. Might as well go deeper. Find Dakota. She'll get you geared up. No questions asked.
Tamam. Tamam.
Thanks, Saul.
Thank me once we get out of Mikoshi alive and in one piece.
Anladım baba. Bir dakika. Dakota nerede Dakota? Sektim lan geri sektim. Dakota. Dakota. Dakota. Neredesin lan Dakota? Ek iş var mı bu arada? Yok. Envanter. Tamam fullüz.
That America's long gone and forgotten. You might as well have started with,
Fellas?
We heard we're gearing up for a minor war.
more like a suicide mission.
Finish it up here, all right? Lo and behold,
Isn't this...
in theory, we fitted an afterburner and a multi-RPG launcher up top. We also scooped out about 60% of its total mass.
Çok taşaklı.
Beautiful, isn't she? You'll take the wheel with Pan Am riding shotgun.
Güzel.
Afterburner. Standard nitro or military grade?
Standard couldn't move this baby an inch.
So hardware's military. But how the hell did you cram all that into a Panzer?
Oh, small beans compared to the tricks we pulled with Scorpion during the war. When
Anlıyorum.
we unleash this beast tomorrow, you'll see.
Since tomorrow's a big day already, how about we take her for a spin now? Want to get a feel for her over the terrain.
Sure thing. Maybe after sundown, though. We still have a few loose screws to tighten.
That's
Okey.
putting it mildly.
Will you quit being so...
Geçtim burayı.
Firepower up top. What is it?
A rapid-fire 70mm multiple rocket launcher coupled with an onboard MMI.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Teddy salvaged it from a scrapyard. The launcher itself was fine. As luck would have it, Dakota...
Tamam. Eyvallah. Gidiyorum. Panamla konuşabiliyor muyum? Yok. Dakota. Ben geldim. Selam Dakota.
Hey, Dakota.
It's been a long while. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. Prefer nobody knew I was there.
Sağlarım bunu.
Your tech up to it?
Up to it, he asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Not at all curious what I'm going in for?
You don't ask me, I don't ask you. That is the path to a lasting relationship, brother.
Eyvallah.
Everything is ready. You can go in.
Tamam, haydi kaçtım ben. Görüşmek üzere.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit.
Oh! Oh! Çiçek, çiçek.
Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline?
Evet, evet öyle. Hadi bakalım başlıyoruz.
All right, time to move.
Follow the vectors, brother.
Woo. Selamlar.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
This place changes every time. Feels like I'm deeper. Can't tell if that's a good or bad thing.
Your perception of cyberspace, that is what changes. You adapt to it, the raw flow of data. It follows that your world gradually fades. You witness your mind's defense systems slowly give in.
Saying the more I'm here, the more I lose touch with the outside, with reality.
You lose nothing. Cyberspace is where we awake from what we know as dreams.
Anladım. Johnny'nin hali yoktu.
Currently indisposed.
Currently, he is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Sonuçta misafir maalesef kendisine ait olmayan bir dünyaya seyirci bırakmışsın. Başka şansım
No
yoktu.
choice. It was the only way I could come here, meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and improving.
Johnny için mi bana yardım ediyorsun?
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny. And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out. I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
Because for a second you were displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Bak, zamanım kalmadı.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot
Ölüyorum
of
lan.
time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death. You say nothing.
Düşünüyorum. İstediğini de. Ben zaten bir kere ölümden döndüm.
Matter of perspective. Think what you will, but seems to me I rose from the dead. Only question is, what now?
You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you. You are in between. You will begin to understand, but only in Mikoshi.
Neden beni şimdi
Why don't you
aydınlatmıyor?
swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be
Human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi.
Hayda.
Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
Orada neyle karşılaşacağım?
What should I expect there? In Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
Kendini hazırlayamayacağın türden büyük olacak. Peki ya Johnny?
And Johnny? What happens to him?
I lack the data required to answer
Nasıl
this
değilsin
question.
sen ya?
Is there anything we can know for certain?
Yes, that Mikoshi will be no more.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
Not sure Johnny'd like the sound of that.
And yet he is absent because you feel you must make the decision. It is the same situation in form.
Hardly. Doubt you first gab with those constructs, ask them what they think.
There would be no point in this.
Bütünleşecekler mi? Demek bu yüzden bir köşeye girmek istiyorsun.
Constructs will be integrated? Mean you're gonna absorb them. Assimilate. No wonder you jumped at this chance. You want to destroy Mikoshi. Swallow all the psyches in there.
Mikoshi is a prison. Through me, they gain the chance to
Kendine
become
çekmek
part of
istiyor.
something greater.
Bu virüs gibi bir şey olacak o zaman. Ben hazırım.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi,
Tamam.
use it. It opens a secure connection.
What's
Program
on
ne
the
işi?
shard? Affected virus?
A back door. It will open a passage for me. This is how you will get me into Mikoshi. Only then will I be able to help you.
Umarım bana
You
yardım
haven't cooked
edersin.
up any surprises, Alt.
Use the key once you have reached Mikoshi.
Tamam. Belirli bir erişim noktası
Should I
bulmalıyım.
look for a specific access point? Can already tell you I saw the way to Tokyo will be back in every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi. Leave the security
Tamam.
to me. Until then,
Okey to. Anlaştık.
We got him back.
Carol, the shard!
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier.
What happened here?
You melted half my tech! That's what happened!
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
O sarışın özür
Sorry
dilerim.
about the damage.
Turp gibiyim ya.
Peachy.
Good. Real good.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy... Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Find Saul. We came around looking for you.
Böyle
Ama-
gitmeyelim. Böyle gitmeyelim. Bir üzerimize giyinelim diyecektim ki. Giyindik. Allah Allah. Baga mı girdi?
Way.
Galiba baga girdim arkadaşlar. O yüzden ne yapıyoruz? Şöyle yapıyoruz. Evet, bayağı bir baga girdik biz. Neyse. Saul nerede lan? Hayır.
Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
Bir dakika dur, böyle gelemem. Halime bak. Oğlum niye giymiyorsun? Deli misin?
What's with the gathering? Something off?
It's nothing about the raid. Hop on and you'll find out.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. It's a great
Hayda.
debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Panam. She knows.
So it's about time we fix that.
A downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Come on, V!
Fuck me, Saul.
Say your piece!
Brought me to the brink of a heart attack.
Hazırım.
Do your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have
for
you with
everything,
us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi.
Eyvallah.
Welcome to the family.
A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
He
Welcome to the clan.
He is.
The most dysfunctional ever.
Jacket's incredible.
See? He likes it.
Listen, as soon as we're back from Mikoshi, we'll celebrate. And I know just a place. My treat, of course.
We'll hold you to that.
Don't worry.
Tamam.
It's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now.
Eyvallah.
You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Panam.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again.
Eyvallah.
All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing. Then get some rest.
A raid is a raid.
Calls for a
But
drink,
this
I
is still
say.
your night.
We'll
So
raise
bask
a
a bit in
toast
the
to
newfound
you!
glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
İyiyim iyiyim.
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Are you alright?
Jacket's a distinction. Honor to get it. And it's preem at that. But it's got that weight. Took me under your wing. Gave me your trust, and tomorrow, the op I'm taking you on might not come back. It hit me all of a sudden. A sec ago.
That only proves we're doing the right thing. The sense of responsibility? It's what being part of a family feels like.
Thanks, Panam.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
Konuşacağım. Abi ben niye çıplam? Ceket var sadece içimde. Oğlum John Wick Reis şeylerine ne oldu? Bak bunu giyiyor. Ha giyiyor tamam okey. Buglanmış. Ufak buglar kardeşim. Olur insanlık halidir. Evet şunu takalım. Var ya böyle daha taşaklı olduk ha. Var ya. Var ya. Buraya. Tecavüz ederiz hiç acımayız ha. Size bir şey diyeyim mi? Şu halime bak. Ya Johnny'nin şeyi iyiydi zaten de ceketi. Bunu giyeriz bugün ya. Ben bununla takılırım arkadaşlar. Haydi bakayım. Dakota.
I might have. You have to look
Bana
around.
kızgın mısın?
So maybe I'll
Mad at me?
45s. Seeing as
I
Dakota
once found a
seems to be
dead
feeling
magpie
generous
under the hood
today.
of my car. It had been a cold night. The magpie, looking for warmth, had found the engine. It couldn't get out next morning. Got cooked alive. I still remember the smell. Charred feathers, misery, death.
Son görev falan mı
The
lan? Final
moment I
görevde
met
miyiz?
you, that vision appeared before my eyes. Today, I understand why.
Okay. Sorry I even brought it up.
But your future is not etched in stone, V. Remember that.
Was
Essentially,
and
the end.
worthy gesture.
That's
Hiçbir şey almayacağım tabii ki de. Niye alayım? Oyunu bir kaydedeceğim ama. Oyunu bir kaydedeceğim. Burayı kaydetmeyeceğim. Değil mi? Burayı ben aldım çünkü tamam. Diğerleriyle konuşmam lazım. Saul'la bir konuşalım.
You think
Yarın
we'll pull
sonrasını
through
atlatır
tomorrow?
mıyız?
I know these people. Some better than myself. The focus of mind, sense of purpose, calm before the storm. They'll give it their all.
Yeah, I bet they will. Good night, Saul.
Wait. I feel I need to make one thing clear. You've done a lot for this clan, and for me, more than anyone ever has. But the family comes first.
Saul.
Let me finish. I also know there's just one thing that could break it up at this point. If Panem and me... If we went our separate ways, the Aldecaldos would not survive that split were it to occur again. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Anlıyorum.
Wonder if Pan Am feels the same.
You all think Panem and I are facing off. There's a wall between us.
Isn't there?
Quite the contrary, V. Panem cares about this clan as much as I do. Granted, we don't see all things the same way, but oddly enough, the family stands to benefit from that. I've seen it, and soon you will too.
How about us, Saul? We good?
It's an important day tomorrow. Get some rest.
Ne diyor bu reis?
No. C major, then G.
Okay, hold on. Hey, I stink at this.
Samuray şarkılarını bilir misin?
Know any samurai songs?
On a night like this, I'm not thinking about anarchy. It's all.
Adam
This
haklı.
number?
Aha. Vay be.
Hey, how you been, Bruce? Sprouted your first shy roots yet?
Hey, V. Got a worn-out truth for you. Camps aren't all alike. Feel at home here. I mean, like, it's possible I'll make this my home. Dakota says I got valuable knowledge, like safe passages south, areas to avoid. I don't know, but feels good.
Glad to hear it. It's a good place for you, this.
Yeah, hope it will be. Thanks again, V.
Over here, V. Take a seat. We have this
Nereye
little
bu?
ritual we engage in.
What's this ritual about?
A few cold ones ahead of a raid.
Ah,
But this isn't your average brew. It's one of the last bottles from our...
Vay vay.
what was it someone said then? Shit, can't remember who. Someone said, when we finish them all.
soup.
I'll take it.
Sayın hadi.
Well, not bad.
Geçtim buralara.
To
arkadaşlar.
tomorrow.
To goddamn safe returns.
To Saul and Pan Am. Because if they don't kiss...
Bob, you just...
V, you must know where they stand. Do you?
Talk to them. They've buried the hatchet. Buried the hatchet? Well, I'm really glad.
Be cool now, Bobby.
There's nothing personal, V. I'm just saying how things are.
Kusura
This is
bakmayın.
all my fault. I'm exposing the entire family to danger.
Kusura bakmayın.
I'm sorry. You've got nothing to be sorry about. The situation is fixing to be a doozy, sure. But if the Aldecaldos are to rise from their ashes, it'll be thanks to you. And thanks to this raid.
Huh. For once, I agree with him.
Bir posta daha içerim. Panama
I
güven.
think Pan Am knows exactly what she's doing.
But does she know what she wants? Useful if she wants to take the clan wheel.
Cool your heels, friend. No one.
We need to focus on tomorrow, brothers.
Aynen.
Can promise you one thing. Aldecaldos will survive.
Ne gerekiyorsa
Make sure of it
yapacağım.
myself.
En önden
Easy
ben
on the
gireceğim.
promises, V. But you're right. This clan is a chance to rise from the ashes.
I'm of the same mind. If we come back from Mikoshi, this crazy.
Mm-hmm. This feel.
Hey now.
Hadi.
All right, best be going. See you tomorrow.
Yarın görüşürüz. Şimdi bana miçi bulun abi. Miç değil.
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just called. Look what the cat dragged in.
Revolver, empty bottles, middle of nowhere. Perfect.
I'm a believer in old ways and legacy tech. I can't tell you why, but I don't quite trust Chrome.
Reis be.
The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the back. I heard that a long time ago, round about when
Gibi hatırlarım.
I'm expecting bangs in good numbers.
Mind if I join?
If you like. 12 bottles shattered in 15 seconds. Full focus. That's your only chance at doing it. I'm doubtful you'll pull it off.
Let's find out.
Are you that confident? Well, I'll bet my revolver you can't do it. I'll start counting as soon as you step on that line.
Ne oluyor lan?
Begin.
Vurdu.
Christ! What kind of machinery have you got in there? You should be giving me lessons. Fine shooting, kid.
The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. Learn something after all.
Let this be a reminder to you.
Bu senin silahın.
Thanks, Cass, but I think you should keep it. Suits you more.
Maybe you're right.
Break a leg tomorrow.
Oh, I'll break more than that, kid.
Hadi. Görüşürüz. İşle konuş.
Hey, how go things?
Sürprizin şokunu atlatamadım.
What just happened? Still can't quite wrap my head around it.
Hardly anyone ever does. The day you get your jacket is a day you never forget. So, time for a ride?
Varım.
Yeah, I'm game.
Hop in.
Hadi bakalım başlıyoruz.
All right, fire up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice.
Abi dur ezmeyelim sizi. Pardon beyler. Kusura kalmayın.
Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V.
Ananı. Oo.
Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Fixable, you think?
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go. Feels better, doesn't it?
Seems so.
Öyle gibi.
Blast another just to be sure. Yep, beautiful. All right, that's probably good.
Her şey güzel,
Let's
güzel.
head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear.
Güzel.
Are we heading back? I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
Okey, tamam tamam, sıkıntı yok. Çıkalım hadi. Kampa döndüm. Mitch Başkan.
You nervous about tomorrow?
It's not a matter of nerves. Not anymore. Don't you want one? Back during the war, before we were first deployed, we were trained to keep stress in check. Do you want to know how?
How?
They gave us chem cocktails. Supplements, boosters, God knows what else.
Why?
They shot them into our veins. Our biomons went wild, but only for a second before stabilizing, and boy did we stabilize.
Eski asker bunlar tabii, biliyorlar.
After a dozen sessions, something clicks in your brain. Neural pathways get rewired. The part of you that generates fear is zapped into oblivion.
Thought they banned chem cocktails. During the war, even.
Hakikaten he.
Please.
Weren't there outbreaks of cyberpsychosis within units?
And? Do you think Militech gave a lick about that? They just airlifted the afflicted to their clinics in Taiwan. Daily flights. And every day we'd get fresh recruits. Still they pumped us with that shit. But hey, we couldn't argue with the money.
Güzel.
So, not a...
If only it was that simple. I'm not concerned about tomorrow. Raids like that are second nature. It's what's going on in... no matter.
Come on.
Hadi.
All in the family.
The truth is, I'm
Seriously?
concerned about the goings-on between Pan Am and Saul. They seem to think that putting on a brave face for everyone is enough, but folks here aren't
Doğrusu
slow.
reis.
There's gossip spreading like wildfire already. That Saul won't pull through, that he's in it for himself, that this family needs a shake-up.
What about you?
What about me?
What's your take? Saul ought to step down, pass the torch to Pan Am?
We'll see how things look tomorrow, once the smoke is cleared. Your turn. What do you reckon?
Bence öyle.
Mitch, not gonna be facing a ragtag band of Raffin or an exposed convoy. If we want to get out of this op alive, they need to have their shit
They're
together.
trying. They might even have started to see eye to eye in their own way. Hell, by now, they both know what's expected of them. What the clan expects of them.
At least tell me Saul offered Pan Am a seat at the table.
And what gave you the idea Pan Am wants a seat to begin with?
I think I get it. Pan Am's about the clan, not power. Question is whether she can reconcile the two.
Hey, don't look at me. It's like this, see? Pan Am's hell-bent on helping you. But Saul sees this whole thing as an opportunity.
Possible loot from Mikoshi.
Mm-hmm. If we pull this off, get our hands on some sweet Arasaka tech that'll set us up down south. Do you follow? Earth to V, your cogs are grinding. What about?
Daldım kanka. İnsanların işi rahatlar, sağladı
It'll
zaman.
ease folks' fears. Buy Saul some time.
Saul's a smooth operator. He knows what he's doing. Let's just hope he hasn't overplayed his hand.
Ben Panamcıyım reis, kusura bakmayın yani.
All right, we've gossiped enough for one day.
Hadi gideyim ben.
What was just spoken stays between us, okay? I'm gonna poke around some of this baby's insides.
Right. Happy hunting, Mitch.
Hadi görüşürüz Mitch. Ne yapıyor oğlum? Niye konuştum işte ya? Onaylasana görevi. Aa, deli manyak. Tamam. YouTube, ben sizi burada kapatayım. Tamam mı? Kapatamıyorum lan. Kayıt yapamıyorum çünkü. Neyse, devam edelim o zaman. Allah'a emanet. Panam nerede, panam? Panam değil, panam değil bunlar. Panam yok mu lan? Panam bulamıyorum ha.
Really think we'll find anything of value there?
Seldom happens, but they both seem to agree on that point.
Abi panam neden yok?
They both seem to agree on that point.
Allah Allah. Aldekado. Aşçı. Lan panam nerede? Aa, panam bulamıyorum arkadaşlar. Galiba buldum, evet buldum. Geldim. Bu gece son. Kaydettirmiyor.
Don't just stand there, have a
Demek
seat.
buraya geliyorsun. Burası çok
Darn.
güzelmiş.
So nice here.
Mm-hmm.
Ne düşünüyorsun?
Any for your thoughts?
I have none. I mean, I don't even know. I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck.
Sakin.
People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Pan Am will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them, and who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. But only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
Yanında
Be
olacağım.
right there with you tomorrow. Whatever happens, we'll be together. We'll manage.
I don't know what I would do without you.
You do what you needed to.
What do you know?
Lan çok güzel yapmış pezevenkler ya.
V,
Yeah?
are you not afraid to die?
Not as much as I'm afraid for you. Come here.
Ya ben öldüm, dirildim ya. Sana bir şey olmasın. Bana bir şey olmaz.
Any for your thoughts?
I'm thinking about the first night I spent up here. I've been on the road. I was on my way back and wanted to clear my head before hitting camp.
Before another likely shouting match with Saul.
It was completely dark. Empty. Not a star in the sky. All I heard was the wind and a few engines in the distance. And I sat here waiting for the world to fall away. For my mind's RPM to drop to 0.
Did it?
No. I realized that night it wouldn't happen again. That my mind would always be on the road, even while I was sitting, freezing on a cliff.
Vay be.
I could sit here with you all night.
I think I'd like that. You have no idea how much I needed that.
Uyuduk.
All right, let's go before our asses freeze over. Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Şu ayak şeyi çıldırtıyor beni şu anda. Arkadaşlar. Bu yüzden bunu düzelteceğiz. Burada bir duralım. Tamam. Çünkü neden duralım? Duralım istiyorum. Çünkü durmamız gerekiyor. Burada bir duralım. Duralım. Geleceğim. Haydi görüşürüz YouTube. Devam edeceğiz.